Hi, my name is Captain Eric Duchel, and I am Kwabe's cousin. Unfortunately, I can't make it down there because I live in California, but instead I decided to put this video together for you guys. I made a list of questions for myself, kind of just to cover all the topics I want to discuss with you guys. So first one is, do I remember my time in 7th grade? For me, it was a pretty awkward time. Couldn't talk to girls at all, and I was just a really nerdy kid growing up. My summation of 7th grade or middle school was just to survive, just get out of there and get to high school. In high school, I was on the football team, I was on the rugby team, I was the president of the rugby team and captain. I was in the National Beta Honor Society. I was in various AP classes. A little bit of advice, and I'm sure your teacher won't like to hear this, but middle school, the grades don't matter. What really matters is high school. So I kind of focused all my energy when I got there. I was a bit of a slacker in 7th and 8th grade, but in high school I got a 3.8 GPA, 1200 SAT, which I know you guys won't understand because now they have a completely different scale. Back in high school, I knew that I wanted to be an Air Force officer. Most kids don't know what they want to do, so it kind of makes planning for college and the future a bit more difficult. But me, I knew I wanted to be a second lieutenant. So I applied to the Air Force Academy. Back in 2011, it was ranked the 10th overall college in America. And I got a full ride scholarship there, academic scholarship. And it was a pretty tough experience. You have the military, academic, and athletic aspects that you all have to do there at the Air Force Academy. But I made the best friends I think I'll ever have, and I learned a lot about myself in that time. Got in a lot of trouble, but definitely learned a lot from it as well. After that, I graduated, got commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Air Force. Started off in Washington, D.C. as my first duty station. I was a communications officer. I was really nervous because I had no idea what I was supposed to do, but they really help mentor you, and the leadership really just lays it out plain what you got to do, and that it's not hard, you just have to work hard. When I got an opportunity to work in President Obama's inauguration, I was the lead for the command center for his communication support, so that was a really cool experience. Then I got sent to Afghanistan. I worked with the Army. There we went out to remote locations throughout eastern part of Afghanistan, setting up communication lines. There, I actually got to meet President Obama between the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. It was probably one of the few times I've ever been starstruck, and it was an amazing experience to shake his hand and have to share a few words with him. During that time of year, it can also get a bit depressing being away from your family. So it was very motivational and boosted the morale of the troops while he came out. Now I'm stationed in Los Angeles, as you can see. It's amazing. It's February and it's sunny and not quite warm today, but still amazing. My new goals or my new dreams is to play for the Olympic rugby team in 2016 down in Rio de Janeiro. Up to this point, I got invited to the national team, the U.S. National Rugby Team 15s, which is different than the Olympic version. This past October, we went and played against Argentina, Canada, and Uruguay, and I got to play in the Canada game, and I started in the Uruguay game. It was my first international experience, and standing in front of that crowd, singing the national anthem was one of the greatest honors I've ever had, and one of the best experiences of my life. Even when all of Canada was booing against us, it was still a pretty cool experience. I also got invited to train down the Olympic Training Center, which is my current goal, is to make that team. Through the military, I'm trying to apply for the world-class athlete program, which, if accepted, my full-time job would be to train for the Olympics. And the Air Force does this because it promotes the Air Force brand. It gives them more visibility, and it's pretty much free advertising for them. So it's beneficial for them, and I get to pursue my dream until 2016. I think you also have to have a backup plan though, and currently I'm studying the GMAT, which is an entry level or a prerequisite to go to business school. So even though my dreams are athletic at the moment, in the end, no matter what, you're going to have to rely on your mind. So I plan to apply to business school at some point and pursue that road. I'm not sure what I want to do with it, but you always have to have a backup plan. I'm also studying French. Je suis aussi étudiant français, which means I am studying French also. Hopefully there's no French teachers there that will critique me, because that was pretty bad. But I'm trying to learn. Some final advice I would give is that you should chase your dream, but always have a backup plan. Sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do to eventually do things that you do want to do. But you know, I also have a lot of fun. I don't forget to do that, because we live day to day. Life's not just about some end goal 20 years down the road when you retire. It's about enjoying every moment right now and doing whatever you can to pursue your dreams. So Kwabe's class, it was great talking to you. I know you guys graduate in a few months and you're excited about the summer break. Wish you all well, and if you have any questions, just talk to Kwabe, and he can give you my contact info if you have questions about the Air Force Academy, the Air Force, playing rugby, anything like that. So relay it through him. Thanks, class. So I just wanted to talk a little bit more about rugby. I started when I was 17 years old at TC Williams. I was the founder and captain of the first team there at my high school. And that year we only went 2-5, but I made it onto the all-star team, and it really opened me up to the huge rugby community, which has been a great resource throughout my life up to this point. I played in college for 4 years, made All-American and Honorable All-American my junior year. From there I got picked up on various all-star teams.
Nice balls, beast.
When I graduated from college, I started playing in the local leagues here in America, and I joined Belmont Shore, which is the reigning national champs for 15s and 7s, which I was a pretty big part of. From there, I got picked up by the Eagles to play against Canada and Argentina and Uruguay, which is a huge honor for me. I also got invited down to the Olympic Training Center to play for the USA Sevens team. Right now, that's my dream, to play in 2016 down in Rio de Janeiro. The coach said I need to lose a little weight and get in shape, but Rio's still 3.5 years away, and I really think I can do it. So just got to stay healthy. I'll be 30 by that point, so it's going to be my last big hoorah. But that's my dream right now, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. Just one more thing, I want to talk about some of the other opportunities. I played for the U.S. Air Force team, an all-military team, and I've been able to travel overseas through that. One time we went to Australia for 18 days, played the Australian military team, and I got to meet the U.S. ambassador, which was an amazing opportunity. He threw this huge party for us, and it was one of the greatest times of my life. I also got to go with the select side to Belgium
and play beach sevens just from word of mouth that they heard I was a good player. This year we're going to Zurich, which is in Austria, I believe, and it's just opened up a lot of opportunities for me. And I hope that Kwabe plays one day too, and I'll definitely be there to help you through the various steps, whatever you need. So just let me know.
Okay. All right, Kwabe's class.